It was supposed to be the trip of a lifetime. Our small group of friends had long dreamed of exploring the abandoned village deep within the remote forests of northern Europe. Legends of the haunted ruins had circulated for centuries, tales of spirits that guarded the forgotten village, their wrath unleashed upon any who dared to disturb their eternal rest. Skeptical, yet intrigued, we set out on our adventure, armed with nothing but our curiosity and a desire for thrills. Little did we know, the spirits were real, and they were waiting for us. The first leg of our journey was uneventful. We drove for hours through the dense forest, the trees growing thicker and more oppressive as we neared our destination. By the time we reached the village's outskirts, the sun was setting, casting long, eerie shadows over the decaying buildings. We parked our car and gathered our gear. The village was deathly silent, save for the whisper of the wind through the trees. As we ventured deeper, the air grew colder, and an inexplicable sense of dread settled over us. The village itself was a testament to a time long forgotten. Moss-covered houses stood in various states of decay, and the once bustling town square was now overrun with weeds and creeping vines. We split up, each of us eager to explore different parts of the village. I found myself drawn to the old church at the heart of the village. Its steeple, though weathered and crumbling, still stood tall against the darkening sky. As I pushed open the heavy wooden door, a chill ran down my spine. The inside was a cavern of shadows, the air thick with the scent of damp wood and decay. As I moved further into the church, I heard a faint whispering. I froze, straining to listen, but the sound vanished as quickly as it had come. Shaking off the unease, I continued my exploration, but the sense of being watched never left me. Suddenly, a gust of icy wind swept through the church, extinguishing my flashlight. I fumbled to turn it back on, but when I did, I was no longer alone. Standing at the far end of the aisle was a figure, shrouded in darkness, its eyes glowing with a malevolent light. Panic surged through me as the figure moved closer. I stumbled backward, tripping over a fallen pew, but when I looked up, the figure was gone. Heart pounding, I scrambled to my feet and fled the church, desperate to find my friends. When I found my friends, they too had encountered strange phenomena. Emily had seen ghostly figures flitting through the windows of an old inn, while Jack heard disembodied voices calling his name. We decided to regroup and stick together, but the sense of unease only grew stronger. As night fell, the village came alive with spectral activity. Shadows moved on their own. Whispers filled the air, and ghostly apparitions appeared and vanished at will. We were surrounded, the spirits growing bolder with each passing moment. It was just past midnight when the spirits made their move. We were huddled together in the town square, trying to make sense of what was happening, when the temperature plummeted and the air grew heavy with malevolence. Suddenly, the spirits were upon us. They materialized out of the darkness, their forms shifting and twisting, their eyes burning with hatred. We fought to defend ourselves, but our weapons were useless against the supernatural onslaught. The spirits tore through us, their ethereal hands passing through our bodies, leaving behind an icy, burning pain. We ran, desperate to escape, but the village was a maze of darkness and terror. Every corner we turned, the spirits were there, relentless in their pursuit. One by one, my friends fell, their screams echoing through the night as the spirits claimed their souls. I was the last one standing, cornered in the ruins of an old house. My breath came in ragged gasps, my body trembling with fear and exhaustion. The spirits closed in, their eyes glowing with anticipation. I knew there was no escape. With a final burst of determination, I grabbed a piece of broken wood and swung it wildly, trying to fend off the spirits. But it was no use. They swarmed me, their icy touch searing my flesh, their whispers filling my mind with madness. As the darkness closed in, I felt my strength ebbing away. The last thing I saw was the twisted, triumphant faces of the spirits, their eyes glowing with victory. Then, there was only darkness. When the rescue team found the village, they discovered the bodies of my friends, their faces frozen in expressions of terror. But there was no trace of me. The spirits had taken me, claimed me as one of their own. To this day, the village remains abandoned, shrouded in mystery and fear. Those who venture too close speak of ghostly whispers and shadowy figures, of spirits that guard the ruins with a malevolent fury, and they tell the story of a group of friends who dared to disturb the spirits and paid the ultimate price. The attack of the spirits is a tale that serves as a warning. Some places are best left undisturbed, for the dead do not take kindly to the intrusion of the living. Thank you for joining us on this terrifying journey through the haunted village. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more spine-chilling tales, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. We've got plenty more scares in store for you. And if you have your own creepy encounters or paranormal experiences, we'd love to hear them. Email your stories to us at mrcreepytales89@gmail.com. Who knows, your story might just be featured in our next video. Stay safe, stay spooky, and we'll see you in the next tale.